All right. It is another beautiful Monday morning, and I'm really excited to be the bearer of amazing, wonderful news today. Now, this week, we have Champions League matches. We have the Europa matches playing. So it's going to be a busy week, and we are expecting to make massive profit. We are expecting to make plenty cash outs, plenty booming bets, and that is exactly what we will be doing. Now let us have a quick recap of yesterday's matches, that is Sunday matches. Let us have a look at how these matches played. All right? Talking about Sunday matches, I have to be honest with you. It was a good day. The selections I talked about in the video, almost all of them were a winner. We had 2.77 odds winning, right? At the same time, we had the other bet slip made up of 1.68 odds winning after Excelsior versus Roda game was a refund. At the same time, we had 2.093 odds winning. And above all, our single game that I recommended inside the YouTube video, Newcastle versus Brighton, over 9.5 corners, was a win. Another thing that was brilliant yesterday was the individual analysis of these matches. For example, if you view these games, the Fenerbahce game, the prediction was a win. The other game in which we had massive, wonderful set of analysis was Bologna versus Cagliari, which also won perfectly. And the score of 2-1, no, it was Lyon versus Stade Brest, to won perfectly, and the score of 2-1 was a win as predicted. So generally, what I can say is that you have to listen. You have to listen carefully if you want to win. And you have to be super attentive if you want the best and if you want to make profit out of the most better YouTube tips. So this Monday morning, time to get rolling. We have 2.176 odds, 2.433 odds, 2.416 odds. And finally, we have 2.179 odds. So it's going to be another busy day. Games that are tuned and narrowed down to ensure we are winning. You're going to love them when you see them. But before that, I want to talk about one important thing. Today, if you go through your phone and you check the date, it is Monday, March 3rd, 2025. What does that mean? February and January has elapsed. That is a total of 60 days. My question to you is, were you able to make profit? Were you able to change your life through sports betting? Or are you still complaining and crying every single night, lamenting why a game made you lose a bet? Or are you still complaining and crying every single night, commenting under most better YouTube videos that you're not in a position to win a bet? Or are you still complaining and crying all over social media to random tipsters you don't know, telling them that sports betting doesn't work? Sports betting is hard. That is the reality. It's no longer a lie. Sports betting is hard. Multi-bets losing back-to-back. Single bets losing back-to-back. Your selections, your analysis losing back-to-back because you lack the proper knowledge, because you lack the right set of information. But what if I told you there is a way out? What if I told you there is a video that is going to make your life easier? Are you going to accept it, or are you going to continue giving excuses and sitting on the sidelines? That is something you have to decide. The truth is, this morning as I record this video, there is another perfect way out. Watching the best two prediction sites in 2025. A video that at this very moment sits at around 49,000 views, even though I thought we were going to be at 100,000 views. That is not a problem. The problem is you are losing and you are not making progress in your betting when there is a video that has exactly what you need. So this morning, my brother, this morning, my sister, in the video description of this video, I have attached the link to go watch the video. I want you to go ahead and watch the video. In the pinned comment section, I will be attaching a link to watch the video. Go ahead and watch the video. Please, it's high time you start a new month on a perfect note. And the only way to ensure you are starting the new month on a perfect note is by watching the best 2 prediction sites video and using the sites, giving them a try. Because sports betting is something wonderful. And in sports betting, everyone has his own needs. What I'm looking for in sports betting might not be necessarily what you are looking for. What Peter is searching for in the world of sports might not be exactly what you want to achieve. So you will never know if something is what you need until you give it a try. But again, without trying, your chances of knowing and your chances of winning continue to reduce every other single moment. So that is all I wanted to say before talking about today's prediction. If you have the ears, open your ears and listen. Sports betting is amazing. I'm talking out of experience. I'm not just saying this so that you can think of me as someone who knows exactly what he's talking about. One of the reasons why I'm successful in sports betting is because I'm always willing to learn. I'm always willing to try. I'm always willing to experiment. And I'm not afraid of risking. You will never know what lies behind something, what lies behind a given gate, unless you walk through the gate. All right? Sports betting is brilliant. Trust me when I say that. For 8 years now, I've been betting. All right? For 8 years now. This is now my 8th year. And one thing I've realized is that you don't need to complicate the whole process. You only need to have your own patterns. And the only way to have your own patterns is by continuously trying, testing, and forming your rules, and must have requirements if you want to win in sports betting. I do have mine. There are things you tell me today, must better. I was on Discord. I was on Facebook. I was on Twitter. And someone is selling me fixed matches worth 200 odds. I'll just look at you and laugh. You don't know what you're talking about. Because I've gone through everything and I've tested everything to a point where you ask me if really there are fixed matches, correct scores, 200 odds available on social media at a fee. I will tell you that is a lie. So I want you to continuously test stuff and form your own betting principles. Have your own betting constitution, betting Bible that you adhere to, right? If you need to win, then you will spend time and you will spend money in the game. But if you're not interested in winning, then you will continue giving excuses. So that being said, brothers and sisters, our first bet slip, 2.176 odds. Turkey Superliga, Gaziantep versus AU Sport, over 1.5 goals. Göztepe versus Samsunspor, over 1.5 goals. Sporting versus Estoril, Sporting, over 1.5 goals. 3 matches, the odd is 2.176 in total. In our second bet slip, we have 2 wonderful set of matches. Ajaccio playing Dunkerque from France Ligue 2. The prediction is over 1.5 goals. Mirandés playing Tenerife. The prediction is Mirandés over 1 goal. Once again, our second bet slip is made up of only 2 games. Odds 2.433. Our third bet slip is made up of 2.179 odds. Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich. Now, the prediction is over 2.5 goals, and I have an addition to make on this very match. Out of all the games that are lined up to play today, if there is a match that I'm going to term as my best single bet, the game that I recommend if you are to bet on a single game today, this is the game you should be looking at. Then it is Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich. We do have the possibilities of both teams to score in the game. And we do have the possibilities of over 2.5 goals to occur in the game. But I want you to focus on over 2.5 goals. My most preferred market when I have the option of selecting between over 2.5 and both teams to score is always over 2.5. Because to me, that is more realistic compared to the both teams to score market. So all the selections that I've mentioned, all the potential betting outcomes that I've mentioned for Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich are highly likely to occur. But the game I'm going to give you as the best single game of the day is Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich over 2.5 goals. All right? The other game is Baraka Central versus Godoy Cruz over 1 goal to be recorded in the match. The odd is 1.191. It's over 1 goal, not over 1.5 goal. Our next bet slip, which happens to be the second last, no, it is the last one, as 1.976 odds, Juventus versus Verona, Italy Serie A. Our prediction is Juventus to claim and clinch a win without flinching their eyes in the game, all right? 1.363. And then we have Villarreal versus Espanyol, Spain La Liga. Prediction, Villarreal to win. The odd is 1.45. So in total, we have 4 bet slips in this video today, all right? And just to clarify, in case you forgot, what is the most likely outcome? What is the most favorable single bet you're supposed to be backing today? In case you forgot, I will repeat so that you have that at the back of your mind, all right? Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich. Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich. And so we're going to have a bonus consisting of 2 games from Serbia First League. Radnik Sudulika versus Vodzovac over 1.5 goals. Odds is 1.52. They have attained the odds for value bets, so you might consider them as a value bet. And then we have Smederevo versus Javor, Serbia First League, over 1.5 goals. Odd is 1.59. So you might consider them as value bets. You can stake on them separately, or you can combine them to get a combined odd of 2.416. That being said, my brothers and sisters, we have come to the end of today's video. I believe it's going to be a perfect way to begin the new week. And as we prepare to have a detailed look and thorough analysis at the Champions League matches playing this Tuesday and Wednesday, I know we're going to be getting ready. And the way to get ready is to collect wins and cash out from the matches I've shared with you today. So please don't forget what I said when we began the video. Sports betting is all about seeking the right set of information. In the pinned comment, there is a link to go watch the best prediction sites in 2025. And either on the top left or top right, right now, there's supposed to be a link popping up. Go watch the video. Click either top left or top right. Go watch the video and get to experience what I'm talking about. All right? It's March. The year is continuing to roll on. Before you know it, it will be 6 months into 2025, and you're continuously recording losses. It's time you stop recording losses and try and learn. I will be sharing you plenty betting strategies, all right? But you must subscribe if you want to view them. So have you subscribed? You've not subscribed, yeah? So this morning, subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay locked in the Must Better. I have so much knowledge to share with you, and I can only share you these sets of knowledge if you are willing to receive them and if you are willing to use them. All right? So share the video. Let us get to 100,000 views. Before you know it, the second strategy is out, and we are all going to be winning. That being said, have a blessed Monday, and the service is officially adjourned. Bye-bye.